Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another show, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Direction, the channel for United and football fans, the biggest and best and the fastest growing fan channel in USA. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Now we witness the final curtain closure of the football season, Champions League final, where the two best teams in Europe meet for the big trophy. Paris Saint-Germain never won it before. Inter Milan, who won it before, met in the final. Final score PSG 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inter Milan 0. First and foremost, that was one of the most astronomical, stratospheric, monumental football, mesmerizing, scientific, scintillating football we have seen in a very long time. But the answer is, were Inter Milan just that bad? They seem to have, when you lose 1-0, you're unlucky. At least you tried. 2-0, okay. 3-0, you're having a bad day. 4-0, you were thrashed. 5-0, you were decimated, decapitated, obliterated, terminated, humiliated, and absolutely destroyed in front of 2 billion viewers worldwide. And I say this. What happened to Inter Milan? This psychologically, mentally, and emotionally, I don't think a lot of Inter Milan players are going to be able to recover from this. Just like those of you remember, not 2014, Brazil and Germany, in Brazil, when Germany beat Brazil by 7 goals to 1. Some of those players never recovered and were never the same. Some of them checked themselves into rehab and therapy. It was absolutely emotional, psychological, physical, and mental breakdown because as the host in Brazil, losing 7-1 at home, some of those players never ever recovered. And they'll always be remembered as the players who got thrashed at home 7-1. So, this Inter Milan team will always be remembered as the team that 4 weeks ago, they were on the verge of creating history, as been hitting the treble. They lost in the semi-finals to AC Milan on penalties, one trophy down. They lost the league title Serie a week ago by 2 points to Napoli, and this was the last hope of silverware, the big one. They lost 5-0. I don't think they mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically recovered from the losing that league title last week to Napoli. So I think they were just there to just turn up. They had no clue because these guys, PSG, were there. They destroyed, decapitated, decimated, terminated, obliterated, and humiliated Inter Milan on national TV. We've never seen a 5-0 thrashing in Champions League before, but this could have been 7. Doué, Dembele, they were on another platform. I mean, stratospherically. Inter Milan was just tortured. If you saw the first goal, it was something out of a training book. Pass, 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 tap in. Inter Milan were bamboozled, hoodwinked, hackneyed. They had no clue. Bewildered, stood there like a bunch of mannequins. I don't know what happened to this Inter Milan. This was the great Inter Milan team that took Barca out of the semi-finals on a 7-6 over 2 legs with no penalties or extra time. It was just 7-6 over 2 legs. And they got to the finals and absolutely got destroyed and demolished and obliterated. It was absolutely a blowout. It just felt like Inter Milan took a blunt cooking knife, kitchen knife, to a gunfight and were just terminated. In fact, it was so bad. PSG were now taking the piss, mate. Absolutely taking the piss. But this is who PSG are. You could see some of those Inter Milan players were distraught. They were mentally destroyed. And mostly at 2-0 down in the first half. You could see Inzaghi. He had rolled his sleeves up. He had taken his jacket off. He had completely, he was, it was one of those situations. He had taken his jacket off, loosened his tie. But you ask yourself, how did it get to this point? How did it get here? What happened? Why did Inter Milan lose so badly? What happened? There's going to be an inquiry. There's going to be an inquest to what happened. How did they get obliterated so badly? They didn't even show up, mate. They did not show up. Inzaghi is a great manager, an absolute great manager, and a great player. But for him for these players to just turn up with a thrashing like that. This is just unacceptable, mate. Absolutely unacceptable. That cannot be accepted under no circumstances. It's just not going to work out. But you can see the Champions League winners, first time PSG, oil money. It is what it is. PSG beat Inter Milan. Inter Milan were beaten in 2023 by Man City, another oil money. But it's not about the oil money. It's just that Inter Milan just don't know what they're doing. I think, like I told you earlier, that defeat, losing the league title, they never recovered. I don't think they recovered. It was mentally draining. After so many games through the season, I mean, you could see Doué posing. He scored two beautiful goals, as a matter of fact. Young, and this PSG have young guys. They're like young gunslingers, young gunslingers. They are really quick. They're good. It was just, it was boys against men. And one side had the boys, one side had the men. You would have thought it was going to be the reverse, but no, it was not. It was just, it was an annihilation. They were annihilated. Luis Enrique kept dumped every time they scored. He did a 100-meter sprint. And for Inzaghi, he was fighting the UEFA officials and arguing back and forth. It is what it is. It's just unfortunately PSG destroyed, decimated, decapitated, obliterated, terminated, and humiliated Inter Milan on national TV. They had no answer. At first half was 2-0 down. And the funny thing was, Inter Milan, when they had chances, everything just broke down by the penalty area. They didn't do much. It's like, did you even try? Did you train? What the hell happened? You know? It's like, what is going on? It was really bad. Really, really bad. But congratulations to PSG, first time winners of the Champions League, and commiserations to Inter Milan, who literally a month ago on the verge of creating history of winning the treble in Italy, to lose all trophies and winning nothing, not even a sausage. It's hard, but this is the cruel word of football. We all saw PSG, the football was scintillating, tantalizing, absolutely beautiful to watch. Can Man United get to that level of football? It will take a while. I'll see you guys. I want to thank you all for watching our channel, supporting us through the whole season. The season's come to an end, football-wise. We shall catch you. We'll come up back. We'll be bigger, badder, and better. We'll only be catching up with breaking news and transfer news. But stick to the channel. Keep following us on all the social media platforms. And don't forget to keep subscribing, because we are going to be bigger, better, and badder. From me, on a long, very tumultuous season, it's goodbye and good night. Love you all. Thank you.